Okay, so I got Chile as one of my country. Um, there we go. Introduction. Chile is officially the Republic of Chile, which that's the name they gave them. As anywhere they go or you search it up, that's the way you search it up. The largest capital they have is Santiago, which is the place that I used to live. I was born there. The national language is Spanish. Right now, you could see people talking English, but still you see more people that talk in Spanish. It's a country on the western South America. It's occupied a long and narrow strip lying between the Andes to the east of the Pacific Ocean to the west. The history. It became a country on February 12th of 1818. My bad. In August, Pinochet, 25th November 1915, former president of Chile. We have the actress, all the famous people that used to live there. We have Cote de Pablo, which he was born on 12th November 1979. She was an actress. We have Alexis Sanchez, December 1988, football player. We have Alejandro Jodorowsky, February 17, 1929, director. Pablo Neruda, July 12, 1904. He was a poet. He was one of the main famous poet that we have over there, which you still on this time you can go to any library and you'll find any type of book, any type of poem that he made, which in school you still people, teachers, or they're still used as an academic on English class. We have Salvador Allende, which the 26th June 1908, former president. He was one of the main problems that we had at the beginning of when it became a country. We have Isabel Allende, which was the daughter of Salvador Allende, August 2, 1942. A writer. We have Sebastián Piñera, December 01, 1949. He's a former president. He right now is the president being reelected second time. We have the history. We have main history, which is Pinochet dictatorship, which is 1970 Salvador Allende became the world's first democratically elected Marxist president and embarked on an extensive program of nationalization and radical social reform. 1973, Chief of Staff General Augusto Pinochet outcast Allende and occuped and proceeded to establish a brutal dictatorship. 1988, Jean Pinochet lost a referendum of whether he should remain in power. 1989 to 1990, Christian Democrat Patricio Aylwin wins presidential elections. Jean Pinochet steps down in 1990 as a head of state but remains commander-in-chief of the army. 1994 to 1995, Eduardo Frei succeeds Aylwin as a president began to reduce the military influence in government. Pinochet aftermath. 2002 July, Jean Pinochet resigned from his post as a lifelong senator. 2004 May, President Lagos signs a law giving Chileans to the right to divorce despite the opposition from the Roman Catholic Church. Manuel Contreras, former head of secret police, is jailed for 15 years over the disappearance and death of a journalist in 1974. 2005 May, 45 young soldiers perished in blizzard, prompting calls for an end of compulsory military service. Earthquake. 2010 February, hundreds died and widespread damages caused to massive earthquake strike central Chile. That 8.8 magnitude quake is the biggest to hit the country in 50 years. 2010 March, President Piñera is inaugurated pledge to tackle the consequences of the earthquake. October, 33 miners trapped deep underground for 69 days are wounded. Safety watched by the TV audience around the world. December, President Piñera promised penal reforms after a fire at an overcrowded Santiago jail claimed the lives of 81 prisoners. 2011 May, trade union organized demonstration in Valparaiso in protest at government environmental education and labor policies. July, thousands of high school university students take the street, demand a more equal education system. Coopers minor strikes over governmental plan to reconstruct the industry. 2012 January, government sparks role by charging destinations of Jean Pinochet government from dictatorship to regime in school textbooks. April, Congress passes much debate anti-discrimination law which named discrimination because of sexual orientation as an offense. December, a judge orders the arrest of 8 former army officers over 1973 murders of well-known left-wing singer Victor Jara, who was killed only days after the coup that brought Jean Pinochet to power. Geography, major landforms. The Andes Mountains to the east, the Intermediate Depression or longitudinal valley in the central, and the coastal range to the west. Hand of the desert. Chile Atacama Desert sits 3,600 feet above sea level in its aligned landscape. Laguna San Rafael. The Andes Mountains of Patagonia towers over this national park in the south of Chile. El Tatio. El Tatio native Quechua word for oven is gesture field that sits a breathtaking of 14,000 feet above sea level in the Andes Mountain, near the Bolivian border. Easter Island. Chile, Easter Island, the Polynesian island is filled with 887 towering human-like statue called Moai. We keep going. Torres del Pine, the granite spirals of the Torres del Paine are perhaps the 3 most beautiful peaks in Chile. Osborne volcano, towering nearly 9,000 feet tall in the south of Chile, is Osorno volcano. Don't let the beautiful snow-escape peak fool you. It's an active volcano. Churches of Chiloé. Take a boat to the remote archipelago of Chiloé to experience a unique fusion of culture. The island may remind you of Ireland, with cold water, crispy breeze, and rolling hills rather than Chile. But on a clear day, you can see the towering volcanoes of the mainland. Isla Magdalena. More than 120,000 penguins temporarily make their home in Isla Magdalena during the months of December, January, February. These are the only months that island is accessible. Major bodies of water. Chile should be called a country of water, not only for its border to South Pacific Ocean, but also has many rivers and lakes. The southern coast is a maze of figured inlets and canals. The other major bodies of water besides of South Pacific is the Bay of Pinas and Drake Passage. Additionally, how many rivers does Chile have? Has 255 rivers. List of rivers of the Bio region, approximately 568 rivers. We have the major city, which on the first one we have Santiago Metropolitan. It's 4,835 to 95. We have the next Puente Alto con Santiago. We have 510 with 417 people. Antofagasta, 309 with 833. Viña del Mar, Valparaíso, which Viña del Mar is the capital or the main, I would say like the main place to go to as you're visiting. We have Talcahuán, Biobío. We have San Bernardo, Santiago Metropolitan, Temuco, Araucán, Iquique, Tarapacá, Concepción, Biobío, Rancagua O'Higgins, Las Pintas, Santiago. We have the cultures. Appearance are an important part of Chilean life, so make sure you dress well. Dress codes are generally formal and conservative suits and tie for men. Discreet business suits, skirts, or trousers for women. Navy blue suits seem to domain, and men tend to put on their jacket when leaving the office, even if it's just for lunch. Through dressing well is the norm. More and more companies are adopting the system of wearing casual clothes on Fridays. Business attires become less formal in the region of the country and in certain sectors. Secretary and clerk in a large company usually wear uniform. Traditional dress. Traditional Chilean clothing consists of elaborate decorated silk or wood, chamato or poncho, a straw hat called chapuya, and a feminine full skirt or flower dress. The poncho is unique because it's reversible from dark to white. A ribbon adorned the sleeve edge of the chamanto and the picture of the unique flower fruit. Wheat and birds are added to the woman body. Capullas are worn by horsemen and named for the planted material original used in their creation. Women perform Chilean national dance, the cueca, while wearing the Florence flower dress top with white apron and a handkerchief, which is incorporated in dance. We have the public holidays: New Year's, Good Friday, Holy Saturday, Labor Day, Navy Day, Feast of St. Peter's and St. Paul's, Assumption, National Unity Day. We have the laws. Strange laws which there has been found in the religion of Chile is a diversity under respectable principles due to the freedom of religious faith in the Constitution. Or not.